So now everyone, please take out your workbook. Your workbook, and please turn to page 104. Page 104, 104. So today we're going to do page 104. Now, are you ready? So page 104. So we're going to read the story and complete with these words. So let's say the words. Number 1, believe. Number 2, disappear. Number 3, eyes. Number 4, friend. Number 5, ghost. Number 6, having. Money. Shouted. Okay? Talking. And wearing. Good. So now let us read. Okay, so now I'm gonna start. A Christmas Carol. So now I'm gonna make it bigger so we can see. Good. So okay. Good. So perfect. Okay. So now a Christmas Carol. So you know Christmas is, when is Christmas? So Christmas is December 25th. December 25th. Okay, is Christmas. So a Christmas Carol. So a carol is like a song. Now let us read. Charles Dickens wrote this famous story in 1843. It is about life in London at Christmas. There were many poor people in London there. So he's going to write a story about Christmas in London in 1843. And there were many poor people in London back then. So now we're going to start to read. It was the day before Christmas, and everyone was hard at work at the office at Ambassador Scrooge. Okay? Scrooge was a cold, hard man who had no dash. So he was a cold, hard man who had no. So we're gonna choose the word no belief, no disappear, no eyes, no ghost, or no friends. So he had no friends. So number 1 is friends. So he had no friends. So let's write friends. Friends. So he had no friends. So this is number 1. He only thought about money. So he only thought about money. So remember thought? Thought is think. Thought. 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 Okay? So the thought is the really thought thing. So he only thought about money. Happy Christmas, Uncle, shouted Fred, Scrooge's nephew. So he only think about Christmas, and his nephew came to him and said, Happy Christmas, Uncle. So Fred is his nephew. So Scrooge is Fred's uncle. Nonsense, Scrooge replied. There is nothing happy about Christmas. So he's been very rude. Nonsense. There is nothing happy about Christmas. Because what? Because why do you think he says so? Because he only thinks about money. He only thinks about working. And when he focuses about money, he don't want to rest and celebrate the Christmas holiday with his family. Okay? So now, Happy Christmas, Mr. Scott, said Bob Scotch-Itch, who also worked in the office. So one of his workers at the office also said, Happy Christmas. Okay, now, I don't, so he don't believe. Very good. So believe, B-E-L-I-E. V-E. Okay. Okay, so this is number 2. I don't believe in Christmas, Scrooge replied. So he doesn't believe in Christmas. Okay, so do you believe in Christmas? Yes, no? Do you believe in Santa Claus? Yes, no? Good. Then 2 men came to the office door. One of the men said, "You're a rich man. There are lots of poor people in London this Christmas. Can you give us some dash for them?" So what can you give them? Some money. Good. So money. This is number 3. So you see there are a lot of, so 2 men came to the office and they said, "Hey, Mr. Scott, you're a rich man. There are many poor people in London on the street. They have nothing to eat. They have nothing, not even, they cannot even receive a gift from a friend for Christmas. Can you give us some money so we can buy some stuff for the poor, or we can give to the poor so the poor can have a really good Christmas?" Okay? So can you give us some money for them? So remember, number 1, number 2 is belief, and number 3 is money. Let us go down. Okay, so remember number 3. So number 3, back to number 3. So number 3 was okay. So good. So number 3, one more time. Number 3 was money. Okay, good. Now we're going to go to number 4. "Get out!" shouted Scrooge. "I don't want to help the poor." So get out! I don't want to help the poor. That's what he said. Soon it was dark, and Scrooge went home to his big house and went to bed. In the middle of the night, he heard a noise and opened his. What did he open? He heard a noise and he opened his eyes. Good. So number 4 is eyes. So soon it was dark. So he went home. After he said he don't want to give the poor, he went home to his big house. And then he went to bed. In the middle of the night, when he was maybe sleeping, he heard a noise. Like, he opened a noise and he opened his eyes. There was a ghost in the bedroom. A ghost, okay, in the bedroom. "What do you want, Scrooge?" Dash. "What do you want, Scrooge? What do you want?" Scrooge shouted. Very good, shout. SHOUTED. So number 5 is shouted. Now, so the ghost started. "I'm here. I am here to tell you something important." The ghost replied, "You should change your life and try to help other people. 3 other ghosts are coming to see you." So the ghost telling you should change your life. I have something very important to tell you. You should change your life and try to help people. And they tell him, 3 other ghosts are coming. Good. 3 other ghosts are coming to see you. Then the ghost disappeared. Scrooge waited in his cold bed. Then he heard a noise and a beautiful white ghost appeared. He waited in his bed because he said, there are 3 other ghosts will come to visit him. So he waited on his bed, on his cold bed, and then he heard a noise and a beautiful white ghost appeared. Ooh. "Come with me," the beautiful ghost said. I am the ghost of Christmas past. So the beautiful white ghost is the ghost of Christmas past. And say, come with me. Okay, good. The ghost took Sconge's hand. Suddenly, Sconge was watching a Christmas party at his home when he was a small child. Everyone was happy and Sconge wanted to stay. But the ghost took his hand again, and Sconge saw himself as a young man. A beautiful woman was dashed to him. A beautiful woman was, remember ing? So which one? Talking. Good. Talk was talking to him. You don't love me. Ambassador, you only love money. The woman was saying. Then the ghost dashed. The ghost disappeared. Very good. So disappeared. Disappear. And Scorchy was alone in his bed. He felt unhappy. So the ghost showed him about his past when he was a kid, when he was a young man, and he met a woman, and the woman said, you only think about money. Okay? Good. You only love money. Good. Now the ghost disappeared, and now he was all alone in his bed and very unhappy. So you can see the picture. The ghost visited. Okay. Now let us go to later. Another ghost visited Scrooge. The ghost of Christmas present. So remember the first ghost just told him that he needs to help people. The second ghost was the ghost of the past, Christmas past. Now we on the next ghost, the ghost of Christmas present. So the ghost of Christmas past, now we on the ghost of Christmas present. He was dashed a green coat, so he was wearing. Good. So he was wearing a green coat. He took Scotch to see the Christmas party at Bart Scotch's house and at his nephew Fred's house. Everyone was dash fun. So everyone was having fun. So everyone was having fun. Except God. So everyone. So he brought, okay, so remember this guy bought and tell him. So they told him, Merry Christmas. So Bob told him, Happy Christmas, Kanji. And he said, nonsense, you don't believe in Christmas. Also his nephew, friends, also told him Happy Christmas. And then he said, you don't believe in Christmas. Okay, so he, good. Now we on the fourth ghost. The fourth ghost then came to see Scrooge. He was the ghost of Christmas future. So remember the past, the present is now, and the future. So ghost of the past, ed, ghost of the present, now, and ghost of the future. And he was wearing black clothes. The ghost has caught hand and took him to a church. Outside the church, he saw his own name, Ambassador Scongy, on a big stone. Maybe that means it was dead. If you would take you to the church and you see a stone on your name, just know it's the grave. Alright, good. Is that me? Sconge asked. The ghost said yes and disappeared. Okay, so now let us go down to the ghost said yes and disappeared. So I'm going to use this instance. Good. So number 9 we had having. Okay, number 8 wearing. disappear. Was talking. Good. Okay, so what was okay? Good. Is that me? Squanch asked. The ghost said yes and disappeared. The next day, Scotch was a different person. He got up early and he was singing and laughing. He bought Christmas gift for everybody. He gave lots of money to the poor. And he paid the workers in his office more money. All because of the, what did he say? Ghost, okay? So Ghosts, because of the ghost. Scott thought. They showed me that people are more important than money. So always remember this. People are more important than money. Okay? So we write the answer for page 104. Okay? So very good. So we wrote the answers for page 104. Thank you.